Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. We are smoking bacon, pork loin, and Amish-made bologna. The bacon and the pork loin have been soaking for 15 days in Redmond salt brine in an ice house. So they were approximately 33 degrees, maybe a little bit lower. The lady, when she came out, the wife of the Amishman, her hands were in pain from being in the brine. She had to reach down into the brine to take out the loin and the bacon. The bolognas were hanging on the side of the ice house, and they were also chilled. We got 5 of the bolognas. We only got 1 bologna in there now. The temperature has been well below 80 so far. We've cut down on our air. We've been regulating it. I've got it a little bit open now. Had it right closed for a while, and the temperature dropped down, and we had less smoke flow. So I opened it up just a little bit. Stoked more of our corn cobs in there. Seth is out getting more corn cobs out of the field, and we have a good chamber full of smoke. You can see that the chimney is putting out a dense smoke. The denser it is, the more viscosity it has, and the more it sticks to itself. I don't know if viscosity is the right word, but I'm using it anyway. What I mean by that is the smoke stays to itself, and a bigger, a better definition between fresh air and smoke. And as you see, when it comes out, it's the smoke wants to stick to itself. That's a good thing. That's what we're looking for. And we're also watching the temperature. They got a temperature probe up there that hasn't gotten up above 80 yet on this smoke. You gotta regulate your air like that, and regulate your venturi. That's right here. That will suck cold air into the smokestack, and will cool the smoke as it goes up there. Like I said, we're smoking 2 half slabs of bacon, and I would say it's probably about between 20 and 25 pounds of bacon we're smoking, and we've got 2/3 of a loin in there, and 1 roll of bologna. We have 5 rolls of bologna in the kitchen, and we'll probably bring out more as long as this works okay. But because they're not our bolognas, we wanted to start off conservative and just do 1. BB's been helping with the smoke. BB's a good kitty. And so far we've been using corn cobs. I haven't gone down yet to get the apple wood. That will come. The smoke chamber is made out of shiplap boards that hold in the smoke pretty well. I see that my this thing fell down. There we go. We're missing the cleat that holds the door shut airtight, but we can make do with what we got. That's what homesteading's all about. The smell of the corncob smoke is very pleasant. Every once in a while I get a little poof of smoke that I can smell. It's very pleasant. This is set up well so that we're not sitting in the smoke. And there's a mother kitty coming over for a morning meal. They get fed in the corn crib. She's a very affectionate cat. BB is our panther kitty. You see what I mean? The wind has died down a little bit now, so you can really see what I'm calling viscosity of the smoke. It holds together when it comes out of the chimney. That's a good thing. That means we have nice thick smoke that'll adhere to the meat. Got a cat on my lap. Panther kitty. BB was brought here as a not as a stray, but as a drop-off. I said that I would take any amount of cats that people wanted to drop off here, and one lady brought BB along with his siblings. He had 8 siblings, and Bear killed 7 out of the 8. BB was the one survivor, and the way that BB survived was my Amish customer says, "You don't have a kitten, do you? I got my wife's sister staying at the house, and she really needs a kitty. She's special needs." And very nice lady. Always enjoy meeting up with her. But she kept BB in her lap for 3 months. 2 months. I guess it was 2 months that BB was in her lap. We just had another delivery of corn cobs. Very good, very good. While you're right here, I would say that we're ready for another stoking. I stoked once while you were gone. Yeah, it's pretty well burnt down. There they go, there they go. One good way of putting out fire is to consume all the fuel. Then it'll go out. It won't burn again. What Mike did was twofold. He stepped on it, which eliminated the oxygen and also decreased the temperature by pushing it into the cold ground. Now that leaves you with the fuel, so you could still conceivably have another fire there. But if you let it burn out, it will not burn again there because you have no fuel. You burned it, all the fuel up. I've played considerable with fire over the course of my life. I was a firefighter for over 20 years, volunteer for 15, professional for 3, and then volunteer again for another 2 or 3 years after that in Canterbury as an advisor. When I was too old to fight fires, I was still a firefighter as an advisor, teaching fire science and knot tying and ladder safety and various things that we'd learned all through our time as firefighters. Fire science is quite a science. And running a smoker is all part of it. Part of my college education was firing the ceramic kilns, and you learn a lot about fire by firing ceramic kilns. Look at us go. We've got a high pressure in the chamber by the look of it. It's pushing smoke out everywhere. Anywhere it can, it's pushing the smoke out. That's a first. We haven't seen that. I got the Venturi completely open right now, so that might be part of it. I'll bet he's going up to look at the temperature. 80, so I think I'll close this right up. All right. No more air getting in. Let it smolder a bit. How's the smoke smell? Good?
Smells pretty good.
Can you smell any meat?
No.
Well, at 80, I don't think the meat's sizzling. If you hold your hand over the stack, can you feel smoke? Is that hot enough to feel it?
Just barely.
It seems though, so far we have a successful smoking going on. Stay tuned, subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and we'll be back later. All right, God bless.